We don't just have Sonic plushies. We have over 100 plushies, and not just any plushies, stuffed animals. Why am I talking about this to you? Well, I have a question, but before I can ask you that question, y'all need to understand that back then, me and Quad made what we called pet seasons and pet episodes. So listen up here. This is important when I tell you the question. So we made a whole series based on our stuffed animals. Another thing to keep in mind, we have over 100 stuffed animals. We counted them a couple years ago, and when we counted them, we had 96. Now this was before the virus, so we went to a garage sale, we got some more plushies. We brought Sonic plushies off of Amazon nowadays, like Cream the Rabbit's new. You get the deal. We have over 100 stuffed animals now. We haven't sold any stuffed animals whatsoever. Besides, maybe we've sold some that we actually have never heard of, because I remember selling some snake plushie that I never knew we owned. So, otherwise the rest of the plushies were never, ever sold. That brings me to my question. Do you want to see my pet seasons and episodes? If you say yes, then let me explain. If we do it, then we will remake it. Why? Because we show our faces in the episodes, and I really don't want a face reveal right now, so by remaking it, we can prevent that from happening. We will remake it exactly as it is, promise that. We're gonna make it exact, meaning that it's going to be the same. It's gonna be almost the same lines. We might change some lines. Almost the same exact stuffed animals that we've used. So yeah. Okay, next. So here's what's going on. There's only 3 things that are going to change mainly though. So our faces will not be shown, obviously. There will be substitute plushies, which you'll understand if I end up remaking it and showing you guys. We won't move between our house like we do in the actual thing. We did that in the original one. We moved through different rooms in the house, but we won't be doing that. We will stick to the 2 rooms that we normally use to record, the ones that you guys always see. So, continue. So, those are our rules. Please tell me in the comments yes or no. If no one comments, then I'm taking it as a yes. Ha 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 ha. Also, if you say no, I'll probably do it anyways. So now this video isn't over yet. So if you're here to watch the video, please stay. Now that we've got the question off our minds and you've commented and you want to stay, we are going to talk about funny stories about my plushies or stuffed animals, because I think you guys want to hear it. So let's start about my favorite plushie as a 3-year-old or not. Maybe 2, I don't know. So it's a stuffed animal dog named Lizzie. We named it Lizzie, by the way. We found the blanket that came with her, and her original name was Spots, lol. But anyways, me and Quad used to bring her everywhere. She would get lost and yet somehow found on every amusement park ride. No joke whatsoever. We never wanted to sell Lizzie. And yes, as we got older, Lizzie had a gay relationship with another plushie we have. Or should I say lesbian? But you know what? You guys know what I mean. Go me. So thinking about our stuffed animals makes me crack up so hard. So okay, we had more plushies, and we even gave them backstories. Some of them really violent ones. How about we start with Killer's backstory? Backstory. We named him Killer because he's a killer whale, so don't freak out. We didn't name him Killer for a reason. He's just a killer whale. Anyways, our stuffy Killer was in the ocean, and yes, I called him a stuffy instead of a stuffed animal. Don't cancel me for it. But anyways, he was separated from his parents. Everyone thought that Killer was a killer just because of his species. But Killer was different from his parents and just wanted friends and a home. Yeah, I know. Deep, sad story. Someone hand me a tissue. He found his place, though, after he met Lizzie. Yes, that's right. Lizzie is in everything. So how about I tell you Lizzie's story, because she's in everything. She was born during a war, as well as Carnation. who is actually her wife, which is the person I talked to you about. But anyways, they were born, different parents, same time. Dang! Both their parents died during the war, but crazily Lizzie and Carnation survived. You can probably tell what happened after that from what I told you earlier. Anyways, the real story about Lizzie, though, is that apparently I had stolen Lizzie from Quad when I was a child. Lol, I'm a classified thief now. You can't arrest me, noobs. Okay, I'm kidding about the thief. I actually stole him, though. Quad didn't care. He was just a baby. You can probably guess what happened, though. So, with the real backstory, with our young kid mind backstory, Lizzie grew up with Carnation. They got closer, and yeah, we shipped them, and we actually didn't know what LGBTQ was back then. But I'm happy about my little self now. We did something magic. Anyways, if you look in plushie videos, you might see a bin, and it's a cardboard box. Here are some pictures of our stuffed animals. LOL. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy. Do you have a lot of stuffed animals? And make sure to answer my question in the comments. Bye!